me a second here. Test 1, 2. Om Daki Om Daki Om Daki Daki Om Daki Om. Today we have to do a long sound healing journey. Maybe 3-hour sound healing journey. Whatever that looks like. We need more magic. The vibe is like shaky. People's devotion right now shaky. The politics hitting right now. Lots of noise in the mind. Lots of noise on the internet as usual. But it's more than usual. A lot of people coming to ask for healing on the stream. Lots of animals transitioning lately. Yeah, lots of animals. Many people report their animal going back home. It's fun. There's nothing wrong with politics. It's just people don't know how to stop it. People don't know how to leave it at the front door or keep it grounded. That's the main part. People don't know how to keep it grounded because it's a lot of information, right? Lots of things to talk about. Yeah, they don't know how to okay, right now it's time to just chill out with it. Which is, again, fine because that's why we are here. That's why this community is here to remind people, chill. Chill. So that's what we're going to prepare today for. We got one forest, one rain, and then we need one zen, like a zen river. Let's get a Zen river going. You can call me whatever you want. Really, whatever you feel. Brother Tanet is fine. Guru is fine. Bald guy. Mr. Clean is my new one. You know, there's always a new name coming. Mr. Clean, that's a new one right there. Yeah. It's just more about the whole goal is it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's it. Brother Tanet is absolutely fine. Some people call me Guru Tanet, Sensei. So, you know, I'm not. It's more about, do you love your damn self? It's all I care about, and achieving that. That's the goal. When you love your damn self, it doesn't matter what you call me. Now, when you love me too much and not yourself, that's the issue. You know what I mean? That's the issue. Some people are more concerned about me than themselves. No, focus on you. That's why I'm like, it's whatever. Because again, it's just the label. John says, I love you, but I love me so much. Are you lying or for real? For real or lie? I've been having too much fire this week. I wanna love you, baby. Always thinking of you, babe. You gotta let it rain on you. Rain. Let's see. Creek. Brook. Now give me a Zen garden vibe. We're gonna Zen garden vibe here. There we go. Zen temple vibe. There's a koi pond. What is good to get confidence going? Working out. Believing in yourself. Even though you make mistakes, still believing in yourself. Positive affirmation. Deep gratitude for yourself. Because everybody makes mistakes. Forgiving yourself makes you more confident. Because you know you're doing the best that you can. Know what I'm saying? Let me see, let me in there. And finding something you're good at. Like for example, one thing that helped me to be confident is practicing photography in the past. And this, I'm looking for something a bit more. The desert. We don't got the desert sound. That's what it is here. Desert sound. Crows. Not too bad. Hey, welcoming Brother Arrow Eyes. I'm so happy I caught you twice in one day. Your teachings and sound bath have made my life better. Hey, shout out to Sister Carrie. Your life is better not because of me, by the way. It's because you changed. You improve. Because many people can hear the knowledge, but don't do the work. But when you do the work, you find the result. The bald guy is talking, but you take action, it's because you did something. And if you want to check out a beautiful sound healing experience, you can check out my brother Arrow Eyes for all your sound healing needs and sand stick. Welcoming Mr. Weird, do you ever feel like you have lived this life before? Definitely, but I don't know for sure. But I just get along with Latinos very well. You know what I mean? That's my, I'm born in Thailand, but I'm very confident in my Spanish speaking skills. I feel like, you know what I mean? Do you have a pan flute? Yes. Brother Arrow Eye says, I got a new shaman drum. I want to work with more native sound. You know why? The shaman sound is more masculine. Doom, 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 doom. I mean, I'll play it right now. Just warming up right now. Thank you so much for your loving vibes and being a huge influence. you are a huge encouragement to me to keep going. You gotta keep going. Because if you're not inspired right now, you'll get bored of it. That's why you always see me like get a new instrument from time to time. Like, wait, what? Because it's an investment in your future. Because your mind expand, right? A new flute makes you like, bro, how can I use that? And it's a tax write-off. Right? When it's tax deductible also. Serving God and tax deductible? Right, so every instrument I have here is a business investment, but what you do, it helps people. The best case, so if you can turn the thing you love into your job, right? It's so good for you. So in the past, when I did a lot of meditation, you start to feel different visions come to you. Lots of visions come to you when you deep meditation for hours and every day. There's been like multiple times where I meditate and I see visions of the past. Imagine you meditate and you connect to a time in a past life. You don't know if it's real or not. So when you don't know if it's real, you just take it lightly. Instead of like saying, oh, there's times where I see myself meditating in the past, in a past life, as a monk in a past life. And I'm meditating into like the same state. So when you meditate deeply, imagine all the times you've ever meditated. You start to connect with that. And then you just see, things make sense? Like when you're playing, like why I'm, like all these flutes, imagine there's a reason why I'm playing the Indian flute. There's a reason why I'm playing Native American flute. There's a reason why I'm playing the Japanese Zen flutes. There's a reason why some people are more attracted to a certain thing. Right? There's something with karma involved. And I start paying attention to like, why like singing bowls. There's a reason why I've always been surrounded by the Latino community since I moved to America. Completely. Right. Do you believe in 3 gods? I believe depends on how you define God. It's not, to me, God is not somebody sitting in the sky. It's more of a presence. The presence of love in everything, every moment. All-knowing, all-seeing. What do they call it? Omnipotent. Omnipresent. All that stuff I don't use. I just know there's an intelligence of love. When we bow 3 times in Buddhism, it's not to 3 statues. It's to a concept. It reminds you the divine is within. Thank you to the knowledge that reminds us it's all within. Thank you to the community of practitioners who practice that the kingdom is within. Not somewhere in the sky. That's what that means. The Buddha, the Dharma. The Buddha is like the Christ consciousness. The Buddha, right? The Buddha, there is no Buddha. That dude's name is Siddhartha. But the Buddha is like the Christ that's within everything. It's the same thing. But of course, if you're religious, you may not see that. But if you're spiritual, you start to connect the dots. But some religious people also have an expanded understanding. But some may disagree. Christ is king. You're welcome to believe what you want. I'm here to just support in people what works for you. Some people, they cry their Christ is their king. God bless you. But to me, I practice, I practice something different. I practice what they taught. The Lord, the Heavenly Father is in. That's why they call it enlightenment, not outlightment. Buddha is the enlightened one. Buddha is in light. So there is a meditation technique called Putto, 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 Putto. You just keep chanting in light, in light, in light, in light, in light until your mind clears. In light, 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 in light. I've been reading into your belief. That's why I asked. But their deity more. This is called an archetype. An archetype is like a blueprint of what's possible for you. Right. So deities is something more of an. It depends on how you define deity also. Right. In Hinduism, they believe in many gods, but those aren't really God. They call it God, but they mean archetype. Right. It means like a quality, like a compassion. Right. There's a bodhisattva of compassion. There is a God of compassion, God of kindness, and bodhisattva of kindness, and an archetype, which means in sometimes in your life when you're really sad, you need loving kindness. So Kuan Yin is a bodhisattva archetype, the goddess of kindness, mercy, whatever, right? It's more about sometimes you need kindness for yourself and you have a hard time, but there is an idea of self-love, an idea of forgiving your enemies. All my enemies. Tang, 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 tang. I only answer it's because you're actually seeking, Lin. This is why we talk like this. You're seeking, and when you seek, you find. So this is called your studying. I had the same thing. Welcoming Armando, Patrick, Beauty. And because you seek, everybody learns too. But the people who stop growing, they stop seeking. They get so damn comfortable. Don't ever get too comfortable. Because I see people around me, they get comfortable and they stop growing. They stop studying. They stop paying attention. And some of those people are the people closest to me. But because you're not so close to me, there's some distance, right? When people get close to you, they get too damn comfortable, don't grow. And then life has to humble them. You've been trying to help them grow, but they don't do it. And you can't push them, they gotta push themselves. But when you're not too close and not too far, you're still seeking, asking questions. Because I'm just some bald dude anyways. But stay humble, don't stay humble with the knowledge. And be result driven and take action. I learn about the archetype. Thank you, Kitty. They call it self-actualization. Can I had to hit that gong? Alright, let's take a big hit. Hey, look, if RoboCop come in here, Armando, it was him, okay? It was him. If RoboCop comes in here, he did it, okay? RoboCop is not me. We call it the AI, the algorithm bot. What are y'all talking about? Heads from the gong. Thank you for being here. Comfort means no growth. One of the biggest issues, my spiritual brothers and sisters, like my Dharma, my brothers who grow with me at the temple, that is their issue. They're too damn comfortable. In the beginning, they're not comfortable because they're new, but when they're familiar, they stop their devotion and caring. But I secretly keep myself sharp, but I pretend to just not care, but deep down I'm still looking at the details. But when I see people who don't want to push, I step back and let them be comfortable, because I'm not here to push people. When I see people comfortable in this stream, you know what happens to comfortable people? They eventually run into a problem. Life humbles them because they stop improving on a daily basis. And I just remind them, oh, see? You stop cultivating. You stop improving yourself 1% every day. In the beginning, they push hard, 5%, 4%. 3%. Eventually it gets tiring because we push so hard in the beginning and we burn out because the ego doesn't want to just daily commit 1%. Atomic habits slowly improve, like this stream. Everything, the audio, because I'm paying attention to the flow. The universe is leading you to a different flow, right? It's like you're going down the tubing, river tubing. Like, okay, that looks like rough water. Okay, how can we prepare? Well, hang on tight, all right? But if you don't pay attention to the rough water coming, you're not prepared. You might lose the tube. But when the rough water come, all right, hang tight and breathe. Everything gonna be okay. But some people, they don't pay attention on the journey. What if it's the waterfall? Sometimes in life, that's gonna happen. But when you live in a supportive universe, the angels catch you. Because there's not always a waterfall in your damn life while you're tubing. Oh shoot, not again. Right, but when there is because your faith needs to be tested with some obstacles. Like being broke. Like living off $50 a month. Living off $100 a month. Food stamp. Teaches you the importance of the saving. I met a monk and was invited back to meditate again with him. How do I greet him? Monks, it depends. If they're Americanized, they will do hugs, they will handshake. Everything. Because why? They learn to be open to the culture. And then you have monks who are super traditional. You just bow. Everyone's different. Everyone practices different. And your devote, it's up to you. In Thai people, that when they see the monks cannot, in Theravada, monks cannot touch the women. But if there's a misfortune, like somebody's drowning, you can break any rule. All the rules are just guidance. If a monk see a lady drowning, the master taught about this lesson. There's two monks. A lady is drowning. One goes, I can't jump in because I'm not supposed to touch women. And the other one goes, who gives a F? She needs my help. I break my code to save a life. Boom. He speaks very little English. Yeah. You can throw a rope also. Yes, the imaginary rope from the tree. Like, rope. My robe, oh yeah. Oh no, then I would be... You have to pay attention if they're a good monk, a good pastor, a good teacher. Don't get too close. You have to pay attention to the detail. Always. Always. Before I listen or follow to any master or teacher, I look at how consistent they are. Do they practice what they teach? Are they kind? Are they open-minded? This is why I did not have a master for a while, because I could not find quality one. But the universe showed me amazing teacher. The universe bring you the best teacher when you have a good heart. I just told the universe, I've done everything that you have shown me through intuition. But I know there's more that I don't know. Show me the way. a year later, the master shows up. I'm like, I didn't even know he was going to be my master because I'm like, dude, this temple is dope. There's Buddha statues everywhere in the garden. Imagine there's like a Zen garden and Buddha statues everywhere. Like, this is a good place to meditate. And then when you go in the temple, orchids everywhere. Orchids, like living orchids in the temple. You're like, and at the top of the temple, it's like hundreds of little Buddha statues. Almost like a rectangular spiral, and you're like, whoa. And the Buddha statue, Amitabha, boom. Kuan Yin on the left, Siddhigarba, Địa Tạng Vương Bồ Tát on the right. You're like, it's cozy. The temple's not big, but you can feel like it's dense in energy. I'm like, I'm trying to get some energy from here. You know, I'm like, I'm trying to get some energy from here real quick. So I would come to the temple once a week to meditate because it's kind of a drive. I'm like, okay, let me sit here for like let me do it an hour. So I would come to the temple, meditate 45 minutes. Sometimes the old man, he volunteered there. Like, God, sometimes he talked too loud, but it's all good. Because the energy, even though the people were talking loud, the temple's energy was too good for me to just not come. And then one day, I came on a Monday. That's when they have the big show where you teach the big Dharma. Because Sunday people go to church. Monday people come to temple Monday because in America, like, remember, most of the following that the master has is Latino. 80% Latino, 20% Asian. And so people make time out of their Monday to be at the temple. And there's a big show where there's a Dharma talk and he always has a translator. And then in that show I'm like, what's going on here? The moment I hear that somehow people's illnesses were curing, there was some curing of illnesses, I was like, when I start hearing about the miracle healings, I was like, if it's too good to be true, right? There ain't no way he's healing. But then, like, the line was too long. Like, are all these people lying? Like, all the testimonials from healing family issues, son in jail, they got him out. Issues with, every type of issue, the master support them and find solution and healing. And I was like, so I come again. I go home after about 3 times hearing the miracles. Like, I'd start telling myself, I would be stupid if I don't ask to be a student. And so next day, I go ask to be a student. I'm in meditation. I'm like, I realize, like, why don't I? That's what I'm looking for. I'm trying to do some healing work. I'm trying to learn about how to heal some people. Never knowing that I would be spending 4 years. Okay, the first year, I went 5 days a week at the temple, every day, 5 a.m. No, in the beginning, it wasn't 5 a.m. It was just like 8. It was about 9 a.m. But as I became more devoted, I opened the front gate for the next 3 years, and I got my butt kicked. My ego got its butt kicked by the master. And so the master Hulk smashed my ego. And the result of it is what you experiencing, what I'm experiencing. And so I'm just humbled, and didn't have to pay a single thing. If I was to give, it was from the heart. And the training was it was very lonely, because my brothers would run away from the Hulk smash. My spiritual brothers and sisters, they could not deal with it. But I just faced the fire and kept improving. I mean, sometimes I had nightmares about going to the temple because the training was very difficult. I had nightmares sometimes. But I eventually see through it. I was like, I'm so attached to my damn mind. The master put all the effort to crack my ego because I'm so attached to what I know. I'm so attached to the word. I'm so attached to negative word. But whenever it clicked, I was like, the axe went through. Instead of me catching it and feeling the pain, and then a deeper insight happened. Were you afraid that you would make it? That I wouldn't make it, you mean? One of my blessings is I don't know how to give up. I'm bad at it. That's one of my blessings. I'm terrible at giving up. I mean, I used to come home and put a singing bowl on my stomach and chest. Dun, dun. Yeah. I would say it built my resilience for sure, right? I would come home, like, damn, I got my butt kicked. Okay, dun. Next day, go again, butt kick again. Dun. I hope not today. Dun. Nightmare, that's okay. Dun. And so when y'all come in here, you're going to a bad time. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna make it. Thank you, Brother Erai. Have a good time in your sound journey. A master once did pressure point on me and all my... Yeah. They can help, but you have to do the rest of the work. You have to look at your baggage. I feel so terrible. It seems like my is a mistake. I cannot find my place in the world. My people, I just want to stop my... Welcoming Alf Shield and Angela. Alf Shield, you're gonna make it, bro. Things don't have to make sense yet. But there is a purpose and a people and a community for everybody. Maybe you're here at your community right now. How do you feel about your shadow work? Shadow work, let's be more clear about it, is called your baggage. The things that you still hold on to that don't serve you. Doubt, fear, words like negative, like I won't make it. Well, why do you think that way? Because you doubt yourself. Why do you doubt yourself? Because you're learning to believe in your damn self. Sometimes you have more skill in doubt than faith in yourself. That's why our motto is love your damn self. Everything is built in to raise your vibration up in here, brothers and sisters. Every single thing in this community is meant to support you. You don't have to pay a single dime. All you have to do is be present, have faith, listen, and take action. And breathe. How do you learn about the willpower? And stick to your planned intention. Losing weight is so hard. You have to wake up every day and remember what you're trying to achieve and why. The why is very important. You want to lose weight. Why? If your why is not strong enough, you're not gonna want to lose weight. Have you done any healing work? We're doing it right now. But many people don't realize it. Because that's how it works. When your mind starts to open and your happiness starts to open, right? You will start feeling good in your life. When you start feeling good, your body starts feeling good. And when your body starts feeling good, it starts healing. But you can heal the body, but you may not heal the mind. Thank you, Tanya, for being here. Actually, shaman. Well, what is shamanistic health and healing of the body? Because look at the result of people in the community. If you don't see the healing that's happening, you may miss it. Spirit and if you don't see the result of what's already happening, you may miss it. How do you learn to have willpower? So Debbie says, she says, I look ugly and fat. Hate how I look, so I eat more. Have a goal, my sister Debbie. If you want to lose weight, buy a scale. Look at that damn scale and get on there every day. And when you see that number go up, make a change, because you have to see the truth, right? You weigh yourself daily. Beautiful. And you can get a smart scale that tracks your weight. Then you have to educate yourself on how to lose weight now. Because you want to lose weight, but you don't know the techniques yet. You have to go educate yourself. It is a smart scale. Okay. I'm wanting to learn. I don't deal with herbs and that kind of medicine. I deal with more wisdom and energy. This is why many people in this community have completely quit substance or is reducing the amount. And many people love themselves. So when you love yourself, you heal yourself. But when you've been sick for a long time, you have more doubts than faith. So people who have been sick for a long time, they go, nothing works. I've tried everything. So they lose faith. But you can always gain it back. Believe in yourself. So Sister Debbie, I would start educating myself on how to lose weight. Because sometimes you're trying to lose weight, but you need a little bit more technique. Okay? You need to learn what it means to eat a calorie deficit diet. And find out, if you have a nutritionist or a doctor. If you don't, you got to educate yourself. Life hack says, I will teach you. I don't need anything. There you go. So communities support each other and just get to know each other. Learn about each other. Look at, For me, I would look at the results, practice. What's the result of their practice? So spend time to engage and talk to each other, okay? Because I focus on more mental, emotional, and spiritual, right? And some people are more nutritionists. Some people are more psychiatrists, therapists. There's healers in everywhere. Right? Meditation, sound healing, that's my lane. But for me to lose weight myself, I had to go, for me to be healthy, I had to learn how to eat. I had to learn how to sleep well. The resources are all there. We just have to practice the knowledge. Like I tell people, if you just Googled how to be happy, you actually find amazing results from Google. But many people don't practice it. Like if you just practice what Google told you, how to be happy, you actually would achieve happiness. But we don't believe it. We don't want to practice. Why? We're watching politics, Netflix, playing League of Legends, instead of learning to improve ourselves. People don't want to hear that. The moment I start talking like that, many people just leave, right? Because the truth is painful. People don't want to hear that. Ugh. Ew. Do you believe in the Mercury retrograde happening? I believe it, yeah. But many people just become a victim of the damn Mercury retrograde instead of learn to be above it. With discipline, you're above all the damn astrology. Because the astrology affects your humanness, but your spiritual is unmoving. But do you have devotion? Shout out to Sister Astara Gothica. Dang, is that you? It's been a while. Holy crap. You still around? Dang. She back? Where you been? Where you been, sister? Nice to see you here again. Welcoming Polycat. Muso Patty says, I'm so thankful for this stream because my spiritual fest. My spirit feels crushed and heart feels broke. I don't feel I can go on, but I must. You can do it. I just let a neighbor hear you a little bit, and he's so impressed. Oh, shout out to John Lasso's neighbor. Hola. Oh, I mean, hello. Hello, sir. Hello, ma'am, sir. I've been on a healing journey. I will be streaming again in the future, but okay, thank you. Glad to see you back, sister. It's been a while. Lifehack says, this is my second time being on your live. Appreciate how you have fed my mind. Thank you. Master Buddy. Welcoming Flores. Buenos nachos. I think we're ready for a little journey of sound healing. Today, during the sound healing journey, I want you to type in at any time, I'm ready to release whatever that comes up that doesn't serve you. Type it in and let it dissolve with the sound. Okay, so when I start, then I want to encourage you to recognize what doesn't serve you and make a conscious effort to let go into the sound bath. What would your thoughts be on someone who was in the military and couldn't find purpose after? If you're still alive, you still have a purpose waiting for you to find. Just never give up. Just because you cannot find it doesn't mean it's not there. But sometimes we're looking with our head for our purpose, because we don't know how to look from our heart. Of course, thank you for all the servicemen and women. Thank you to all the people helping humanity, teachers, people who are doing their best to serve humanity the best they can. Out there doing something, welcoming Chumpy. Yeah. You're welcome, Nupid, Stoob. Zalawis, Triple E, Big Boon, Davina, Chiki, Crystal Land, Bing, A Beauty to Be, Robo Skur. How can we be above astrology? Enlightenment. Connect with the Buddha nature, the Christ consciousness. Pay attention to life. If you don't pay attention, you may pay with karma. He says, I've had chronic pain since I left the military 35 years ago. The art of the peaceful warrior is what saved me. Beautiful. Beely says, this is a bit out of nowhere. I'm not trying to be. You remind me of a streamer I watch. Want panky. Want panky? You mean hanky panky? Don't do the hanky panky. Yes, that's me. I had locks in the past. Now I'm bald. But I never stopped helping people. Sometimes we're looking for the hanky-panky in the hanky-panky forest. We need to go into the loving your damn self party. Welcome to the loving your damn self party. Welcoming Sister Stacy. There she goes again. She always make an entrance with a pinky up. Claire is here. Welcoming Shani. Skip to Grace. Jagesh is here. Namaste. Snow Saram. Thank you. I'm ready to release what no longer serves my higher self. Can you use singing bowl for your own? Absolutely. Remember to breathe, brothers and sisters. Let it go into the singing bowl. Your worries, your limiting thoughts, why you can't, why you're not good enough, let it all go. I release all worry and fears. I release all my limiting thoughts about myself. I release resentment and doubt. I'm ready to let go of the desire to find a partner. If you're just joining us, welcome. This is a time where you can express what you're ready to release and let go of. I release shame and never feeling like I've done enough. Welcoming Nancy Harper. I release old patterns, release the world, anxiety. I release my need to have control over everything in my life. I release the comparison mode. I'm ready to release my wants and needs for people, places, things that do not serve mine and my son's highest good. I release my anger at my father. I release the need to look perfect. I release my anger at God. I release negative thoughts, burdens that are not mine to carry. Breathe in and out. I release the impatience I have towards my mother. I release self-doubt. I release the guilt, fear, and shame from my trauma. I release all of my frustration. Welcoming Miss Jane Prentice. We're doing a releasing meditation today. Thank you for being here. I release thoughts of anger for perceived acts of disrespect from others. I release resentment, fear to express myself authentically. I release the need to save the world, the need to be perfect at my job. I release the need to please others at detriment to myself. I accept the loss of my mother. I release the anger of loss. I release fear and worry, self-hatred. I'm trying to release my anxiety. I think I allow myself to release anxiety. thoughts of anger for perceived act of disrespect from others. I love myself just how they treated myself. I release all that is not serving me for my highest self. If you have something to release today, you're welcome to type it into the chat. I release pain, fear, and worry. I release my fear of getting older. I release the abuse I have suffered from others. I release the pain I feel in my heart. I release the suffering from the child I lost. I release all fear and self-doubt. I release my fear of anxiety and failure. I release scarcity and fear. I am whole complete as I am. I release self-hatred. I release my chronic pain from my body. I release self-doubt. release my people-pleasing tendencies. I release resentment about not being heard as a child, and still to this day, an intense resentment about dead dreams and golden opportunities that I and others sabotage. I release feeling disconnected from my family and my socio-economic background. If you have something to let go of, we are doing a releasing ceremony right now, and I will clear up the energy, and then we will say, I am open to after. Okay. I release thinking I'm not enough. I release my anxious attachments. I release my fear and self-doubt. I release all of my fear of not being enough. I release procrastination. I release my self-inflicted pain. I release all anger. I release my stress, my past. I release the deep anger for my stepdad growing up and the pain he caused my family. I release my aggressive self-criticism and hatred. I release my friends that no longer serve my highest purpose. I release my hate, what people. I release my siblings' perception of me. I release my anger and fear.